Namaste! Today's video is gonna give you all the poses and exercise to do in order to get your splits. It takes a lot of time and dedication to gain more flexibility. We also need to get the right mindset. So if you have the practice and the patience, I guarantee you will see the results. Don't push too much on the stretch. Try to practice with this video for 14 days and you will see the difference in the end. Alright, so let's begin. Let's come in a child pose with your two knees wide open. As you inhale, lengthen your spine and exhale, drop your chest all the way down. Continue breathing deeply as you feel the stretch in your hips. Release all the tension in your hips and stay there for 3 long breaths. Slowly come on up. And let's go slightly deeper on the hips opening, so this time sitting on your 2 sitting bones with your 2 toes touching each other, opening your 2 knees a bit more wide open. Inhale, lengthen your spine and exhale, slowly walk your hands forward, lying down and bringing your chest all the way down as you exhale, giving a deeper stretch into your hips. The most important is to keep your back straight. If it's a little bit too much on the stretch, you can always sit on the block or bring your 2 knees a bit closer together. Exhale deeply to release all the tension and stay there for 3 long breaths. Slowly come all the way up, tuck your back toes, lift the knee up, press with your shoulder, come into the first downward facing dog. Feel free to walk your dog bending one knee after the other one, giving a deeper stretch to your hamstring and your shoulder. Stay there for 3 breaths. As you inhale, roll your spine coming to your plank. Engage your core, press firmly down to the mat. Knees together, feet together, squeeze your legs. And exhale, press back to the downward facing dog. And inhale, coming back to your plank. Continue breathing, squeeze your legs together, make one line with your body. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips all the way up, press firmly with your hand. On the next inhale, right leg up to the 3-legged dog. Bend your knee and open up your hips to the side. Keep your shoulders square. And slowly step in between your 2 hands to a high lunge. Inhale, lifting the chest up and exhale, bending into your front knee. Straight your back leg. Keep your hips square. And keep your front knee in line with your ankle. Continue breathing deeply as you give a deep stretch to your left hip. Now bring the 2 hands on the mat and straight your front knee, flexing your front foot, giving a deeper stretch to the hamstring. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, try to bring the chest closer to your leg. Continue looking towards your toes. Try to send your head forward and then down. And inhale, bend your front knee, lift the chest up, coming back to a high lunge. Exhale, bend your front knee and give a deeper stretch to your hip. Let's play around with lunge extension. As you inhale, bring your hands back to the mat and exhale, straight your front leg, flexing the foot. Inhale to lengthen your spine and exhale, bring your chest slightly closer to your leg. Exhale deeply to release all the tension on your hamstring. On the next inhale, bend your front knee, lift the chest up, coming back to a high lunge, and exhale, drop your hips down, relaxing your shoulders. Breathe deeply. And inhale, dive down, hands back to the mat. As you exhale, slowly straight your front knee, flexing the foot. This time, try to send the chest slightly closer to your leg. Good. Continue to breathe deeply. As you inhale, slowly bend your front knee and step back to the 3-legged dog. And release the foot on the mat. Now let's take it to the other side. As you inhale, left leg up to the 3-legged dog. Bend your knee and open up your hips. Keep your two shoulders square. On the next inhale, step in between your two hands and lift the chest with both arms up to a high lunge. Exhale, bend into your front knee. You can play around and give gentle pulse, moving up and down. Try to keep your back leg straight. The front knee is in line with your ankle. And let's continue the lunge extension. As you inhale, dive down, hands to the mat, and exhale, straight your front leg. Flex your front foot and bring the chest closer to your leg. Continue to breathe deeply as you give a deeper stretch to your hamstring. On the next inhale, bend your front knee and lift the chest up to a high lunge. Make sure to keep your hips square, giving a deeper stretch and open up your hips. As you inhale, dive down, hands to the mat, and exhale, straight your front knee, flex your foot, and bring your chest closer to your leg. Try to send the head forward and then down. Square your hips to deepen the stretch on your hamstring. Continue to breathe deeply to release all the tension. As you inhale, bend your front knee, lift the chest up, both arms up to a high lunge, and exhale, bend into your front knee. Keep your back leg straight to deepen the stretch on your hip. Inhale, dive down, hands to the mat, and exhale, stretch your front leg. It's the last one. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, bringing the chest slightly closer to your leg. Flex your front foot to deepen the stretch. As you inhale, bend your front knee, and exhale, step back to the three-legged dog. You can release the foot on the mat. Now gently walk your feet towards your hand. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, and exhale, fold forward from the hips. To keep your back straight, you can always interlock the finger on the back and exhale. Try to bend from the hip, tucking your belly button in, shifting your body weight on your toes. As you inhale, slowly bend your knees and coming all the way down to the mat, hugging your knees to your chest to the Apanasana. Take a moment here to reset. As you inhale, straight your left leg. Keep your lower back and shoulders grounded to the mat. And exhale, slowly straight your right leg. And grab your big toe with your right hand. You can always use a strap and gently pulling your leg towards your chest. SUPTA, HASTA, PADANGUSTASANA, the reclined head to big toe. Flex your 2 feet to keep your legs engaged. Breathe out deeply to release all the tension. Keep your lower back and shoulders grounded to the mat. Close your eyes to notice the sensation in your body. Now slowly drop your right leg to the right side to open up your hips. Keep your eyes closed and breathe out deeply. Slowly bring your leg back up and hug your 2 knees to the chest to the Apanasana. Bring the right leg to the mat, inhale deeply, and exhale, straight the left leg. Flex your 2 feet to keep your legs engaged. Grab your big toe with your left hand and gently pull your leg towards your chest. Keep your lower back and shoulders grounded to the mat. Close your eyes and surrender to the stretch. Now gently drop your leg to the left side. Continue to hold the strap or your big toe. Use the gravity to open up your hips. It's okay if you don't touch the ground, just do whatever feels good. Now slowly bring your leg back up and hug your 2 knees to the chest to the Apanasana. Let's start to rock forward and backward until you come to a sitting pose. Keep your legs straight and flex your feet. As you inhale, reach both arms up, lengthen your spine, and exhale, start to fall forward from the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine again like someone's pulling you, and exhale, continue to fall all the way down, sitting forward fold. Take your time and play around with your breath. You can always use a strap around your toes. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, bend from the hips, tucking your belly button in. Try to bring your stomach closer to your thigh, and then the chest closer to your knees, and finally your head closer to your shin bones. Take deep inhalation in through the nose, and deep exhalation out through the nose again. Release all the tension as you exhale. Close your eyes and meditate. Your body is gonna get used to it. Slowly release, lifting the chest up and bring your two hands behind you. Turn your finger towards your body and inhale, lift the hips up, coming into the up plank, making one line with your body. Slowly release your hips down, shake your legs, and swing your two legs behind you. Tuck your toes and press back to the downward facing dog. 2 long breaths to reset. On the next inhale, right leg up to the 3-legged dog, and exhale, step on the right side of the mat. Drop the back knee, drop the back toe, and gently press your knee out with your right hand. Try to turn your chest to the right side as much as you can. Continue pressing your knee out, open up your hips. Breathe deeply and turn your chest to the right side. Inhale, gentle release your knee, and slowly walk your hand forward, bringing the 2 elbows to the mat, coming into your lizard pose and giving a deeper stretch to your hip. Continue to breathe deeply, sending the hips down. To ease the pose, you can always come on the edge of your foot and stay there for 5 long breaths. Slowly bring your 2 hands back to the mat, lifting the chest up, and heel-toe your foot inward, coming into a low lunge. Keep your 2 hands on the mat, take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, stretch your front leg, flex your foot, coming into the half split. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, dropping your chest closer to your leg. As you inhale, come back to a low lunge. Exhale deeply as you stretch your hip. Take a deep inhale in, and exhale, stretch your front leg, coming again to a half split. Try to keep your hips aligned with your back knee. Flex your front foot to deepen the stretch to your hamstring. As you inhale, slowly come back to a low lunge, dropping your hips down and open up the chest. And exhale, straight your front leg, coming again to a half split. Flex your front foot. Notice the difference on your hamstring. And inhale, slowly come back to a low lunge. And let's try the full splits. Remember, don't push too hard and listen to your body. Take a deep inhale in, and exhale, send the hips back. And slowly move your front leg forward and your back knee backward. Your front leg forward again, and the back knee backward, until you come all the way down to a full split. Continue to breathe deeply and flex your front foot. Make sure to keep your hips square. Meditate on the pose by focusing on your breath and noticing the sensation in your body. You can always use 2 blocks on each side of your hip, and remember to be patient with yourself. Flexibility takes time and a lot of dedication. To exit the pose, slowly press with your 2 hands, tuck your back toes, and bring the back knee forward, and then the back heel closer to the center. Little step by little step. And then bend your front knee, coming back to a low lunge. Bring the 2 hands by the side of your foot and step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your dog to release any tension. Now let's take it to the other side. On the next inhale, left leg up to the 3-legged dog. And exhale, step on the left side of your mat. Drop the back knee, drop the back toe, And gently press your left knee to the outside. Try to turn your chest to the left side as much as you can, looking up towards the sky. Open up your hip and breathe deeply. Slowly release your knee and let's take our full lizard pose, walking your hands forward until you can drop the elbows down to the mat. Try to keep your back straight. As you inhale, lengthen your spine looking forward, and exhale, sending your hips down. Open up your hips. And slowly bring your chest up, pushing with your two hands. And heel toe your foot inward, coming again to a low lunge. Inhale, roll your shoulder back, and exhale, hands down to the mat and stretching your front knee. Flex your foot, coming into a half split. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, bring your chest closer to your leg. Keep your hips aligned with your back knee. As you inhale, bend your front knee, coming again to a low lunge. Giving a deep stretch to your right hip. Lift the chest up. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, stretch your front leg, flex your foot, and drop the chest all the way down to your leg. Breathe out deeply to deepen the stretch on your hamstring. Inhale, bend your front knee, coming to a low lunge. Roll the shoulder back. Exhale to release any tension. Take a deep inhale in again. And exhale, slowly stretch your front leg, flex your foot, keep the hips aligned with your back knee, and send your chest down. Look towards your toes and try to send your head forward as much as you can. Inhale, bend the front knee, coming to a low lunge, rolling the shoulder back. And let's come to the full split. Take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, stretch your front leg, bring your heel forward and your knee backward. Heel forward again, and knee backward, until you come all the way down to your full splits. At the beginning, always use 2 blocks by the side of your hips to support your weight. If you are in your full split, feel free to walk your 2 hands forward and grab the back of your front foot. Feel free to close your eyes and meditate. Focus on your breath and all the sensation in your body. Just surrender to the stretch. Never force any pose, just take your time, practice daily, and enjoy the journey. And gently come all the way up using your 2 hands. Bring the back knee forward and the heel back to the center. The knee forward again and the heel back to the center. Bend your front knee to a low lunge. Tuck your back toes and press back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, now let's release all the tension on your legs, bending one knee after the other one. Stay there for 3 long breaths. And slowly release the 2 knees to the mat, opening your knees wide apart, and exhale to a child pose. Drop your chest down and noticing all the sensation to your legs, your hips, your hamstring. And slowly come back sitting on the mat, opening your 2 legs wide apart, coming to our final stretch. Make sure to ground your 2 sitting bones, flex your 2 feet, and keep your back straight. As you inhale, reach both arms up, and exhale, slowly drop your chest all the way down. Use your hand to support you. Slowly walk your hand forward. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, dropping the chest down. 2 long final breaths in this pose. Slowly walk yourself all the way up and close your leg in the top of your mat. Inhale, reach forward with your 2 arms, and exhale, slowly roll your spine all the way down to the mat, hugging your knees to your chest to the Apanasana. Feel free to rock your knees side to side to give your spine a massage. Continue to breathe deeply to release all the tension in your hips and your hamstring. Slowly come back to a cross-legged sitting position, bringing the two hands to the heart center, noticing your breath. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.